Hey, what's up, guys? It's Jay Pavlina here from Exploding Rabbit. It's been a long time since I did a video update. I pretty much say that at the beginning of every one. But I figure people are probably wondering what's been going on, so I've been wanting to do this for a while, but I just never got around to it. But I've been making videos for my team lately, so I thought I should do a video for you guys. But what's that I just said? A team? Can it be true? Is Exploding Rabbit now multiple people? Well, it has been 2 people for a while, but now it's 8 people? I think it's 8. Let's see. We have 3 graphics people. Well, wait. Sorry. We got 2 graphics people. We have 3 programmers, including me, so that's 5. Then we have a sound person, 6. And then we have a graphics / level designer. Pretty sure that's everyone. So that's 7. Because we did have another programmer, but now we lost one. So I'm looking for one more programmer, but I'm talking to somebody already, so hopefully that'll work out. But if anyone is interested in helping, but you do have to be able to commit maybe 15 hours a week. And it's unpaid right now, so feel free to contact me. But we're keeping the team small. I think if we get 4 programmers, then we'd be pretty good. Having 3 is good, but one thing that you may not realize is that pretty much everyone on the team has full-time jobs. So even though we have a team now, it doesn't mean that everything's gonna get done super fast, because I'm still the only one that works full-time, more than full-time. And it's taken a long time to get things set up. That's one of the reasons I haven't done a video, is because I wanted to get everything set with the team and finalized. And I kept there was always one more thing I wanted to be finalized before I told people stuff. But yeah. I guess I should mention specific. 2 people from the forums are on the team. I think everyone already knows SBQ92 from the forums. He's doing skins, and man, he's doing tons of stuff. He's awesome. He's been helping so much. Should have added him sooner. But I think before I wasn't really ready. I wasn't organized enough to have multiple people. But yeah, so there's gonna be a lot more skins now, because he's putting skins in like crazy. So that's pretty cool. And then the other person from the forums is Froze Soul. He's one of the programmers. And then the other people, you wouldn't know who they are because they're not in the forums. But I'm sure we'll eventually, you'll probably get more familiar with everybody. And once we work together longer, I'm sure we'll have maybe pages for the team members and stuff. But right now everything's just kind of still coming together, still finalizing stuff. It's been pretty cool. We lost one of our team members, which just because I kind of realized managing a team is actually kind of a lot of work. I've actually been more busy now that I have a team than I was when I was just working by myself. I actually spend more time working now than I did before. Because when you have a team of people that's working with you, you have to be in constant communication with everybody. Because if you want to function well as a team, communication is the key. So I'm always chatting with people, and we got some like software to help us with the team. It took me a while to figure out how to program with the team. Like we had to get a version control thing. It allows like everyone has the code, and then you can like commit your changes to the code, and then like even like if two programmers modify the same file, this software is smart and it'll like show you what each person changed, and you can merge them. It's kind of cool. So it took me a while to figure out how all that stuff worked. Hold on a second. I just wanted to make sure it was recording. Because I don't want to just sit here talking to the camera when it's not recording. That would be a little bit sad. But I have a little tripod for the camera now, and a little tripod for the microphone. So like, they look like little robots. Like I feel like I'm talking to some like, they look like they're from the Portal universe. Like some robots from Portal I'm talking to. Because they got like little 3 legs each, and they just look like they can walk around and maybe shoot at me or shoot some portals or something. But yeah, so, oh yeah, and I also stopped uploading my old movies just because I pretty much work full-time on the game. We're doing multiple games, not just one game. But you'll find out later what the other one is. What was I? Oh yeah, I was saying like, I was uploading my old movies for a while just because people asked me about them, and I just want to because there's no reason to just have them on my hard drive, even if people don't like them. I don't know. Some people seem to appreciate the commentaries at least. That's kind of cool. I feel like it's like a chapter of my life that I'm sharing with people. So it feels good to get it out, regardless of what the reaction is. But I've just been too busy. I don't like to work on multiple things at one time. Like, I just like to focus on one project at a time, because if you try to do multiple things, I don't know, I just don't enjoy it as much. Like I like to get one thing completely done and then move on. Or I'll work on one thing for a long time until I get tired of working on it. Then I'll work on something else, and then I'll go back. But it's never both at the same time. It's always work on one until I don't want to work, then. So that's why, in like maintaining the website and everything, it's hard. But right now I feel like I'm moving towards what I really want to do, which is first will be a game development studio, and then I also want to be a movie making studio, so we'll be both. But since I'm more successful with games, we'll start out with the games first. And yeah, I just want to have a team, which I do now, so that's cool. And then just have like cool projects being worked on. I don't really want a huge studio, I don't think. I guess I would just want it big enough to make the type of projects that I like to make. And I mean, you've only seen one game that I've made, but pretty much all the games I want to make, all the games I want to make are like not realistic. Just like the movies I like to make, I don't like to make realistic things. Because if you want to see something real, just look around. There's some real stuff right there. A real tree. Why do I want to see a real tree in a video game? I'd rather see a fake tree. But what I mean is, like, I don't like making realistic stuff, because I'd rather, if you're making something, just make it stylized, make it your own, make it unique. So for the type of like graphics that I want to do, you don't need a lot of people. Like right now we're doing sprites. So 2 graphics people is enough. We actually have like 2.5 graphics people because one of our other guys does graphics and level design. He's kind of like our general person. But yeah, so I don't ever expect to have a huge studio or anything, but I would like to. We do plan on releasing a game before the end of the year, a commercial game. I think it will happen. I'm about 90% sure it'll happen, unless like the world ends or something. If some external thing comes in and messes us up, I don't even know why I'm saying that. It'll happen unless something crazy happens. So that's pretty cool, huh? That'll be pretty interesting. Doing lots of new things right now with this team and a real commercial game. Interesting times. And I'm pretty happy with how stuff is turning out. Things are a bit, it's been slow getting the programmers up to speed. Because something that's kind of interesting is like I've been working on Super Mario Crossover for over 3 years, for reals. So you can't just work on a project for 3 years and then bring other people on and expect them to just understand everything right away. So with the help of the other programmers, I've been trying to figure out how to get them up to speed on like how the code is structured and stuff. So I've been doing like screencasts for the team, making like instructional videos, which is something I kind of enjoy doing. It'd be cool if I could make instructional videos for the team and for the non-team, for you. But I don't know. There's not enough time to do everything that you want. You have to make choices and say, hey, I want to do both these things, but I'd rather do this one because I don't have time to do them both. Like learning Spanish. I really want to learn Spanish, but I also want to make a game. Learning Spanish takes a shitload of time. I thought I could learn fast, but it takes too much time and focus, so I haven't been doing it. Been working on the game instead. But I think you guys would rather me work on the game than speak Spanish, right? Because then you guys won't even understand me. So, yep, you make choices. It's been, yeah. I will enjoy, but like the plan is to release this commercial game and then to make money from that and then pay the team, because right now everybody's working for free. So I would like to be able to pay everyone, and then once we have even more money, then I want to get like a physical location so we could have everybody in person, because you get tired of typing the fucking chat windows. Chat windows, that's all I see. And we also do conference calls. Like when we work on the story for our new game, because I really like story. It's one of my favorite things to work on. We do conference calls, and that's kind of fun. It's like a bunch of writers sitting in a room, but across the country. And why is everyone on my team from Canada? Not everybody, but like for some reason, like all the people keep being from Canada. Why is that happening? Why is everyone that works in game development from Canada? It's probably just some weird coincidence. But we also have a guy from France and one from Australia. And still others from the United States, but everyone's around or near Canada. What's up with that? Are you from Canada? I'm not. What else? I tried to do like a quick video setup so that it would be easy, so that I would be motivated to do it again. Because the only reason I don't do videos much is because it just, well, it's distracting. It takes away my focus, and then I don't like taking the time to set it up. But with my little tabletop tripod, maybe it's easier. But I kind of got to know myself now, and I just don't do stuff except work on the game. That's like all I do. Even when I say I'll do other things, I don't. So if I ever tell you that I'll do something that doesn't involve making a game, just expect that I won't do it. So at least you know that now. I'm just being upfront with you. I'm not gonna do it unless it involves making a game. I don't know why I cracked myself up. Sometimes I wonder if, like, is it weird that I don't talk to people in real life? Like, I barely ever go outside. Is that weird? But most people, do they really talk to people, or are they just on their little phones? This is what everyone does now. Like, people are gonna have like muscle issues where when they're old, they're just gonna be going like that, and they're like when you see old people, they'll just be like, because that's how everyone does, they swipe. It looks funny though, I have to say, when I see someone standing there and they're like, it's a funny image to me. I still can't afford an iPhone, but it's my dream. Maybe by the time the iPhone 10 comes out, I'll be able to afford one. Maybe when we have a studio, we'll be able to get one iPhone with it. But yeah. Oops. I am excited that we have a team now. That's why I keep talking about it. Because we're headed in the right direction. And it shouldn't take... It takes a little bit of upfront time, like I said, to get everyone up to speed on the project and stuff. But that's why I'm trying to get people that are going to work with me long term, that I can eventually hire. Just because it's too much work to train people. So, and it's just fun. Like, usually my best friends are the people that I work with, so I like to work with the same people for a long time. Seems like most of the people agrees with that. Or, yeah. I don't know. But yeah, that's what's been on my mind. You guys probably want to know the status of the game. So, you know, we're porting it to Unity. And I haven't done a video for a long time. But the last time I posted on my blog, I said that I was making good progress. And things are still looking really good. I feel really happy that we switched to Unity. Mainly because Unity allows you to structure the data in a way that anyone can edit it. Like I have it set up right now that Blaine SBQ92 is his forum name, the skins guy. He can add a skin to the game completely on his own without me doing anything. And with the old way the game was set up with Flash, when I was working with Zach, like to add a skin, he'd have to tell me like, okay, Jay, I'm adding in a skin, can you put it in? And like, okay, I'm doing this. Then I'd be like, all right, I'll do this. Like every single background that we put in, I had to do. But now the programmers are disconnected from the artists. So now the artists can function completely on their own. So it's way better. That is probably my number one favorite thing about Unity, is that they make it easy for you to set that up. Because I want people should be able to do their own work without bothering other people, unless they're collaborating. But an artist shouldn't have to bug a programmer like, hey, can you add in this background? That's what it was before. With me and Zach, back in the past when everything was different. But now it's the future. The future with Unity. But Unity isn't amazing. I mean, it's cool, but it's not without its flaws. Because I used to complain about Flash all the time, but now that I'm using something else, I kind of realize, like, no matter what you use, you're gonna find stuff that sucks about it, or just that you don't like. But overall, there's less stuff about Unity. There's less of those, like, annoying things. And Unity is really customizable. So when I do find a problem that drives me insane, like if you guys are subscribed to my channel and you saw a while back I posted a video where I was like, I did like a screencast of this bug that I found in Unity, and I was like, why is this happening? There's this physics bug. I was like, why is it like this? How could there be such a huge bug? And like, I submitted a bug report and everything, but you can't really just wait on them to fix it. They told me they're gonna fix it, but how do you know they're really gonna fix it? But because Unity is customizable, I'm actually using a completely different physics engine. So I'm not using the built-in physics. I'm using a 2D physics engine. It's called the Farseer physics engine. That's what we're using. So that's pretty cool. That if you do find a bug in Unity that you hate, you can pretty much always find a way around it. It's got some weird ass shit. That's the best way I could say it. Unity has just some really weird stuff about it. And you just gotta find some weird workarounds to do everything. Do you guys know I have a cat now? Over here. I don't know if you can hear her because the mic's pointed at me. Come here. Pookie. Let me make sure you can see her. Pookie, say hi. Pookie. It's Pookie. Meow into the microphone. No, she doesn't want to meow. Okay. So that's Pookie. She's gonna start attacking my chair right now, which is gonna be annoying while I'm talking to you. But she's just a cat that followed us home. She just followed us right into our door. And we live upstairs too. She followed us up the stairs, and so that's how we got a cat. And she's really cool. Pookie is her name. I feel like the spirit of Squid is inside Pookie. Like sometimes she'll like jump a certain way. There's like a certain way that Squid used to jump. If you guys don't know, Squid is the bunny that the Exploding Rabbit logo is based on. But Squid used to do this like weird sideways jump, and sometimes Pookie does this like weird sideways jump. So I think it's like the spirit of Squid. So the spirit of Exploding Rabbit is still here in cat form. So maybe now it's Exploding Cat. Maybe. This is weird. I feel like I don't have to talk forever. Like I would be okay with stopping right now. But I still feel like since I have you here, I should keep talking. Because I know that I always take a long time in between these videos. Even though I have a good workflow for posting them, I still... You know what the most annoying part about posting stuff on my website is? I have to post it on my website. Then I have to post it on Facebook. Then I have to post it on Google Plus. It's so annoying. I could just make an automatic thing, post it automatically to those things, but I don't know. Maybe I should set up an automatic thing. Then I want, because like one of the reasons I don't post is just because I'm like, oh, I don't want to have to post to Facebook. It seems like it's not a lot of, oh yeah, and I also have to, every time I post something, I have to create a forum thread for it. So I have to post it on my website, create a forum thread, post it on there, post it on Facebook, post it on Google+. It drives me insane. That's why I kind of wish that we had a website person. I wish that there was like a magical person that just did everything on the website and I didn't have to do anything. Then I could just work on the game, and we'll have that eventually. Someday it will come. But when you start out, you gotta work with what you got. You gotta work by yourself a lot. But can you guys believe that? Like, I made this game, Super Mario Crossover, by myself. And now because of that, it's like we have a game development team and an entire community formed around it. But that's old news. You guys are old news. It's pretty cool. But I think because I made that one game, maybe in like 5 years or whatever, I'll be sitting in my studio chair and I'll be like, man, all this happened because of Super Mario Crossover. Like that game is what just skyrocketed me into all this other stuff that I always wanted, but I could just never catch a break. So then I just made my own break because I couldn't catch one. If you can't catch something, just make your own. Yeah. If you can't catch a cat, make your own cat. Out of cardboard. It's the same thing. Sometimes I start talking about something and then I talk about something else. I was trying to remember what I skipped. Because I think I was talking about something and I skipped it. So, on Super Mario Crossover, it's like things are in place for development to move fast now. But I'm still doing a little bit of documentation type stuff for the team, for the programmers, so that they can understand the old code and then also understand the way we're structuring the new code. Because man, programming is like, you have to be pretty smart to program, especially with a team. Because then if you're working with a team, it's like you have to make sure that all your stuff makes sense. So that's kind of what I'm trying to learn right now. Is like, I can't just be sloppy. I can't just like do something a certain way and then be like, oh, I know what that means. You have to do it in a way that's going to be easy for everyone to understand and that makes sense. So it's pretty challenging, but challenge is fun. It's pretty cool. So that's what I'm learning, and I always wanted to know what it was like to program with a team because I couldn't comprehend what it would be like before. It's one of the reasons I did work alone for so long is because I couldn't understand how I could even program with a team. So, you know, right now we're trying to figure that out, or I'm trying to figure out, because you have to make sure everyone's working on something and they should be working on it in a way that's compatible with everything else you've done, and we're also I came up with this master plan. So we're doing a lot of stuff that involves planning ahead. So it does take some brains to do. hopefully with our combined brains, we can do it. I think it'll work out. Things are looking good so far. And I found out that one of the things that I really enjoy as a programmer, I still don't really like calling myself a programmer, but I am, sadly. I liked calling myself an artist. For some reason, I feel more proud of being an artist, but programming is really hard, so I should be proud of it. But I kind of found out that my favorite thing to program is actually like data. It sounds so boring. Why do I like it? I don't know. But like I've been setting up all the data that we need for Super Mario Crossover. And like I've been setting it up such a nice, beautiful way. It's like so organized, and like sometimes I just open up Unity and I just look at the data and I smile because I'm like, that's my data and I set it up nice. It's nice and structured. It's easy for people to edit, easy to access in the code. It feels good. When you get something right, you're just like, I'm pretty damn awesome. You have to say that sometimes. When you do something good, just be like, man, I'm fucking awesome. I'm the best. I always say that. But do I believe it? I don't know, because I don't know what other people are like. Who's the best? Doesn't matter. Yeah. So data is fun for me. And I also like to make tools for artists. That's my other job that I want to focus on, is making tools to make the artist jobs easy. So then the artists can do their thing without bothering the programmers. Programmers can do their thing without artists asking them stuff. It's all good. Everybody's got their shit together. It's nice. Yep. Let's talk about some other stuff. I was reading an article. It's kind of an old article, but it said video games make more money than movies now. So maybe it was always my destiny to make games. Like games are kind of like the next level up from movies, because it has everything a movie has, but it's interactive. So it's pretty interesting that I make games now. Now that I'm working with a team, I kind of understand a little bit about how the process of making a game works. I mean, I just kind of learn it as I go. I've never read any real books about how like games are made with a team, but it's pretty cool. I feel proud that we make games. Still want to do some movies, but games are cool too. Maybe we'll make a game and then we'll make a movie based on the game. That'd be pretty cool. Maybe. Yeah, things are going pretty well. Life is pretty good. It's a little bit boring right now. Just because right now I've been doing all the documentation stuff for the team. It's kind of boring for me, but I'm almost done. And then, yeah. I feel like I sort of have friends now, because like I'm friends with the team. So I guess that's cool. But that's how I always was. I was always friends with the people I worked with. Maybe I just didn't think it was important to make friends outside of that. Because when you have a friend, you want to share with them what you're passionate about. And for me, it's like making games or movies. So that's what I do with my friends. So, or playing games. I guess that's just how it works out. Let me think if there's anything else interesting I could tell you. I kind of gave you the update on Exploding Rabbit and stuff. I made a schedule, and I'm pretty sure we won't follow it, but it says that the Unity port will be done in 3 months. Hopefully that will happen. Maybe before then, who knows? I think once the team gets moving, I think we can move pretty fast. But one of our programmers, Colin, doesn't know Unity or C#, so he's learning them. But it didn't take me that long to learn. So once he learns, then I think we'll be moving pretty fast. I think so. Another thing I was thinking about doing is, like, you know, people do those Kickstarter fundraiser things. Like, it seems like people make a lot of money off those things, man. I was thinking of doing one and buying Unity Pro or something like that. But man, would we need to buy it for the whole team? Like, that would cost like $1 million. That's what sucks. When you have more people, things cost more money. Like, I'm spending some money on like some collaboration software that we're using, but it's worth it. So I don't know. It'd be cool if we could raise money and I could use it to pay people or something. But it might just be better to wait and just release the game and make money off of that. You better buy it. Buy our game. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. I think this video is good enough. I'm sorry this probably wasn't as entertaining as some of the other ones. I think my mind is a bit more, there's more stuff going on right now. Usually my videos, I'll talk about more personal stuff, but I have to say my personal life is gone. Where'd it go? I don't know. Maybe it was never there to begin with. But yeah, all I do is work on the game now. But now that I have a team, I focus on it even more. So it's just how it is. That's who I am. I am what I do. Always have been. But even more so now that we have more power. So the personal life of Jay is gone. Now Jay is just a game maker. That's all I'll ever be. Maybe I'll try and upload some more movies, but honestly I don't think I will right now. Maybe if I take a break from the game. But see, I can't even really, I don't know if I can really take a break anymore because people need to ask me stuff. So I don't know if I could ever really take a break again. Unless I set out some time and said, I'm going to be on vacation for 5 days or something. Don't talk to me for 5 days. But then maybe they'll still email me and I'll be like, all right, good idea. Do this, do that. Don't do this. Maybe. Don't know what else to tell you. There are many things I want to do besides work on the game, but I can't. If we had another guy that was like a video guy, like if I had another guy on the Exploding Rabbit team that did videos, then I'd be like, hey, film me doing this. Or I would film myself and I'd be like, hey, edit this and post it on YouTube. Then you could have more insight on what we're doing and stuff like that. But with my limited time, I can't do videos a lot. So whenever I post a video, everyone always writes like, oh, I thought he was dead or something. Or, oh, I've been wondering what's been going on with him. It's because I'm just a focused person. Focused on the game. It's just who I am. If we get a website guy, a video guy, stuff like that, if we start getting team members outside of the game to to do stuff like social, what is it called? Social network? Is that what I'm thinking? People that post on Facebook or whatever. If we get like someone to do that, and then people could be more up to date on what's going on with us. We could be more involved with the community, but we're small right now. We're working our way up. Hopefully, eventually, though, we'll have extra people to do stuff like that so that we can have more interaction with the community and stuff. Because I like being involved with the community, but like I said, sometimes you have to make choices. And I always choose to work on the game instead of to post on the forums or make videos. It's what I gotta do. But like, I really like doing those Let's Play videos, but it takes too long to edit them. So like, if we had a video guy, then I could do them, but it's just not enough stuff to do stuff. Not enough J-ness. But really, it's just, you're only given so much time. You have to choose what to do with it. That's really it. Maybe that's the theme of this episode. Let's do a summary, and then I will leave your presence. The summary is, we got a team, 7 people right now, but I want 8, because I want 3 programmers in addition to me, because eventually I would like to not be a programmer. That's why I want 3 besides me. That's a good number for starting out. And we have 2 besides me right now. So we have 7 people. Hopefully we'll have 8. I hope I didn't forget anyone in the team. That would be kind of rude, like if I forgot to mention someone. I don't think I forgot anybody. I don't. The summary, we have a team. I'm updating them on the programming stuff. We're trying to figure out our strategy, assigning different tasks to people, trying to keep everyone organized, trying to really just refining our workflow and understanding how this whole collaborative programming thing works. And maybe we need a game design document. I think most companies have that, like a central document that has all the information. Maybe we need those. But yeah, things are going good for the game. Jay's personal life is gone. It's okay. Maybe I'll get it back sometime later. Or maybe my personal life will become the game. But since we're not talking face to face, there's just no personal life right now. If we talk face to face, I wouldn't mind not having one, but I don't think I ever really had one since I lived here anyway. I don't really have any friends here. So that's about it, guys. I'm excited about how things are going. I'm excited about the Unity port of Super Mario Crossover, mainly because it lays the foundation for easy, very easy, like, data stuff. Let me try to say that in a way that makes sense. It's going to make us easier to work on the game in the future. Like laying a good a good framework for adding new characters, adding new skins, adding new stuff to the game. It's going to be easy. That's why we're taking the time to do this. And then there's other stuff on the way, secret stuff. So that is the end of my update. Hope everyone else out there is doing well. Hope the world is still, it still looks all right, I think. I haven't been out in the world, so hopefully it's still there. Have a nice day today. Thank you for watching. This is Jay Pavlina saying goodbye from Exploding Rabbit, maybe now known as Exploding Cat with the Spirit of Rabbit. See you later.